Hola, soy Julio César Chávez.
That's lights out, baby. Lights out all day.
This is Sugar Ray Leonard, and you listen to Fight Net Radio.
I mean, this is ridiculous. It's a radio show. It ain't a one-hour television spectacular.
Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it.
We gon' know. I got eyes and ears everywhere. I got friends all over the world, man.
Who gives a shit with White? He's a piece of crap.
With a tear in my eye.
Hey everyone, welcome to Fight Net Radio. Lee Honish, Andrew Labouche, and Miguel Antonio Barragan, bringing you the wonderful world of Fight Net Radio, the wonderful world of boxing. That's right. For the next hour-ish, while many people are watching the national championship game, not our intrepid reporters. No. One hates football, and the other doesn't really like college football. So you are lucky enough to get them on a Monday night talking boxing on a week with no boxing. My name's Lee Honish, and we start off by checking in with our esteemed panel of experts. I start with you, Andrew Labouche. How are you?
Very good. I'm on call right now, so that's never a good thing, but yeah, we're hanging in there. Almost through it. Call them Hell Week.
Hell Week.
Yes, I had one call at 10 o'clock at night. Server's down. Can you come out? No, I don't really want to. I guess. Half an hour on the road, 45 minutes. Hey, the server's back to normal. You still want to come out, though?
Okay, so without sounding like a novice, why don't you just do like the tech response? Tell them to unplug it and plug it back in. Isn't that normally what you're getting paid for anyway? To just go out and like trip the breaker?
And sometimes on a night call, yes, you're right, Lee. You just reset it and pray to God it comes back on and you fly back home. Say, we'll be back in the morning. Looks like it's running good right now.
There you go.
But yeah, 1:30, I think I got back on that night.
That takes us to Miguel Antonio Barragan. Miguel Barragan.
Yes.
Antonio. Hi.
Yes,
Migs.
that is me. How's it going?
Follow him at FightFiend Migs. Don't mind me. You guys were like complaining about the first story, and I didn't even have to try too hard. The first story literally smacked me in the face. And I couldn't even believe what I was reading already, and I was only a few lines into it. Yeah, we didn't cover this last week. I guarantee we didn't. So, Miguel, Mix, how are you?
Yes.
What's new?
Not too bad. I mean, nothing new. It was a boring weekend, no fights or anything. So it wasn't like I really had much to do anything. I mean, anyway, I wasn't gonna leave the house. I just went to the supermarket like we usually do. The usual, basically, with only no fights, like none, no UFC card, no boxing, no nothing. So it was a pretty snooze fest of a weekend for sure.
It was a triple header of football. Are you out of your mind? It's one of the best weekends of football that we've had forever. Why? Because my Rams are still in it. Kaboom with the number one defense. Who thought that would ever be a sentence? The Rams have the number one defense.
Didn't Cleveland win today? That's like all over the news. Like Cleveland beat
Cleveland
Pittsburgh.
won yesterday. Yes.
Oh, yesterday. Was it yesterday?
Quite the upset.
Yeah, that's what I read at least. I mean, I'm like, okay. I mean, even from back when I watched football, I knew Cleveland sucked. I don't know how much better they've gotten since then. I assume much better, but apparently this is an upset still.
Well, it's the song, like from the beginning of that show. All around the world, everybody knows that Cleveland sucks. Cleveland sucks.
Wasn't it a 17-game losing streak?
17-year.
17 years, Migs. They lost in Pittsburgh. Oh, they beat them.
All around the world.
Was it like a wild card game? Was it like playoffs? I mean,
it's a wild card. Yeah, it was a playoff game. Yeah, I'm not watching either. Fuck football.
Fucking Raider hater.
That's the spirit.
All right. With all of that said,
my running back 8 hours after running the ball. Last time he ran the ball for the Las Vegas Raiders, decided to get intoxicated and go try to pick someone up at the Las Vegas airport. Missed the turn, hit a divider and split his fucking head open like a cantaloupe.
You're saying it like a bad thing.
Oh, you seen it, right? You seen it, right, Lee? I think Willie sent it to you too, correct?
Yes. Of course.
How hard did that young man hit that thing? It's a single car accident. How bad of an accident did he get into to make his head look like that?
Pretty bad, actually.
Had to have been. Lee, that's a bad accident for a single car, and you fucking got like, what, 100 stitches on your forehead now? Hey, Miguel, this guy's never going to do a commercial. He like ruined his face. He's got a scar going down the middle of his head now.
Did he like hit a post? What the hell was it?
First of all, was he getting that many endorsement deals to begin with?
Lee, this guy was one of the hottest running backs. Come on, Josh Jacobs. Come on, dude. You know he was. Let's say he had potential, bro. He had potential of being. He doesn't got all the tattoos or the gold teeth, right? He doesn't got. He had everything going for him. Fucking not anymore. No, sir. Let's go put a happy smile on my fucking forehead.
And yet, many listeners believe that when the Raiders left Oakland and moved to Las Vegas, that Andrew would never speak of them again. Well, you would be wrong. You would be very wrong. Raiders for life, baby. I made some kind of symbol at a screen, like people were staring at me. I don't even know what I was doing. I literally threw up fingers in the air for no reason.
He's from LA.
While literally staring at a commercial in my email for Garrett's Popcorn. Listen, Garrett's Popcorn, Raiders for life.
Did you guys hear about the 6 inmates that escaped from Merced County Jail this weekend?
There we go.
Oh, fucking awesome. Yeah, well, you said you threw up fingers. I think Mexicans, and 6 of them escaped from a jail this week in Merced.
Wow.
Well, that's what they were. What the fuck? I'm not lying. 6. How does the warden keep his job? 6. Hey, guess what? You guys want to hear something funny? I guess like now it's like a state law. You can't interrupt the inmate while he's sleeping. So these guys jumped off the roof at 11:30. No one realized they were gone until 8 in the morning. I can't make this shit up.
Well, damn.
Andy Dufresne, my friend Andy Dufresne, crawled through 5 football fields of the foulest. I swear to God, Shawshank Redemption. By the way, go to Perfect Blue Studio. You can do that on my homepage, honish.io. Check out all the shows by Perfect Blue Studio. We did that. We did a joke about the Shawshank Redemption this past weekend, and then dubbed it over in video. I gotta show this to you. It's funny that we brought that all up. Like, we just literally on the Just Frank and Killian show, that I can neither confirm nor deny that I'm actually Just Frank on the Just Frank and Killian show. But we just did a video that I'm bringing up for you right here. Morgan Freeman. Because the question came up, didn't Morgan Freeman get in trouble? So at the very end of it is Morgan Freeman.
Good one. Yep.
And we have the audio of us talking about Morgan Freeman and me doing my friend Andy Dufresne. I wonder if the Pacific is as blue as I remember it to be. All I hope is to see my friend Andy Dufresne walk through 5 football fields of the foulest smelling, god-awful shit to crawl to freedom. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We did that. Oh, yeah. We did that whole thing for 5 minutes. Wow. Funny segue. Hey, just go check out Just Frank and Killian. Just type it in on social media and get it. Hey, check out Fight Fiend Migs while you guys are at it on YouTube and the Instagrams at Fight Fiend Migs. And check out Andrew on the Fight Net Radio page. That's where he seems to put the bulk of whatever he's into at the moment. That takes us to the wonderful world of boxing, and enough of my stalling. Let's start 2021 and off with a bang. And a letter from Mauricio Suleiman. We always love it on this show when Mauricio decides to write a letter. As you recall, 2 weeks ago, he wrote a letter about the end of the year. This week, he wrote a letter to begin the year. So let's see what's changed in one whole week with the most corrupt man on the planet, Mauricio Suleiman, the WBC planet.
Son of Jose Suleiman. Wait, you gotta get the whole title there.
Son of Jose Suleiman.
There you go. There you go.
Suleiman.
You didn't know.
You got to put the accente on the A. It's Suleiman. Did I get it right, Miguel? Am I rolling it correctly?
You got
Suleiman.
it. Yep, you got it.
All right,
Suleiman.
cool. Telling you I'm only going to date white women from here on out. I don't corrected. Bad enough I have to have it once a week. I'm like self-conscious when I talk to Migs now. Get me a white broad who sounds white. Get me a cracker-ass cracker next. What an explosive way to begin this 2021, comma. What an explosive way to begin this 2021, comma. Why wouldn't that be a period? Let's start right there. Why do we let him write his own stuff without it being edited? That could be a period, an exclamation mark. Hell, it's a line all unto itself. But no, Mauricio feels that it's what an explosive way to begin this 2021, comma, which the World Boxing Council has designated the year of boxing.
Oh, already? Okay.
Sorry, that's funny. As we celebrate life with a large number of anniversaries of historic dates derived from our sports. The fight between King Ryan Garcia and Luke Campbell was amazing, and this young star has reached the major leagues and is faced with a series of great fights in the lightweight division in sight. Really? You like that sentence there, huh? You gonna let that go, Lee? Huh?
Why King?
Yeah, I am. I don't like this and is faced with a series of great fights in the lightweight division in sight. It's just incorrect English. This Saturday, January 2nd, the first fight card. Was there a fight that I was on? That already happened. This past Saturday is what he meant, right? Because he wrote this on the fucking 5th. He didn't write this future tense, did he? That would make him psychic. This past Saturday, January 2nd, the first card of 2021 was held. It took place in, I said it right. He wrote it wrong.
You did.
This past Saturday, it was 3 days after you wrote this. So it would be the Saturday behind you, ass clown, not this Saturday. This Saturday would mean the next Saturday, which would mean like Saturday. 3 days ago for us, where there was no fighting. Why am I explaining this? This Saturday, January 2nd, the first card of 2021 was held. It took place in Dallas. The what?
Just kidding. Go on.
Place in Dallas, and there was an important attendance of fans who witnessed a great fight. Okay. It was not important. They were a fucking super spreader event, you dipshit. Both boxers were WBC Intercontinental Champions, which you don't explain what an Intercontinental Champion is. And also, they were the WBC Silver Champions. Did you guys know that? They were both the Intercontinental and the Silver Champions. Which, when you put them together, makes you go Power Rangers.
Makes you not the WBC champion, I'll tell you that. Put those two together.
Wait, okay, let me try a different joke for it. So the champions were Intercontinental Champions and WBC Silver Champions, which would make them a Megazord.
I was thinking like Captain Planet, where they would like put their belts together and it makes some sort of something more spectacular.
Yes. After a long period of negotiation during the complicated era of COVID-19, the fight was settled for the state, and the WBC interim lightweight champion was disputed. God damn, who writes for this guy? The young, undefeated Mexican-American and social media sensation. He is not a social media sensation. Stop saying it. Everybody just stop saying it.
He has 7 million followers, Lee.
You know what? I'm going to buy 7 million followers to show you what 7 million followers looks like.
I'm just saying that's why they call him media sensation, because he has 7 million followers.
No, these guys are just too stupid to know that you can buy 7 million followers.
Oh, man.
We've already done that show.
I know.
Nobody cared. Oh, look, he had 7 million followers. Let me jack off all over the screen. Oh, my God. He's got 7 million followers. He can't sell out a small venue. He cannot. Cannot. He by himself cannot. We've already proved that fact. We saw it in LA. He can't squeeze two fucking nickels together.
He will soon, though. He had a big win. He's getting pretty hot. Watch out, because when it rains, it pours in boxing, and Ryan Garcia is almost there. So,
the young undefeated Mexican-American and social media sensation. Who is Suleiman describing? Is he describing like the fucking two retard brothers who fight boxers? I mean, seriously, social media sensation. Is he curing cancer on social media? Like, what is Ryan? Ugh. Now you're forcing me to do it. Let's see what Ryan talks about.
Oh no.
Side note. Let's see. What is Ryan Garcia like?
Don't let us
There we
down,
go.
Ryan. Don't let
look
us
at all
down.
those followers. He's got 451,000. He doesn't even have as many as Anthony Joshua.
hell?
What? That's legit? No.
Yeah,
what
that's
up?
yeah, 451. That's it.
No, he has 7 million. Oh, this is Facebook.
Yeah, that's on Instagram.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Wait, I'm sorry. Instagram is owned by Facebook. So which one is real? Okay, I'll explain it to everybody. Facebook is real. Instagram is shit. But I have clients who like Instagram, so I try. Oh, look, he's got new shirts called "Shock the World."
Why is
Ooh,
everyone
look at him.
fucking clothing line? Everybody has a
Look at
clothing
that video.
I want
Yeah.
a clothing line.
You can get one. I can
Oh
guarantee
yeah,
you can.
we had one. Hey, we had one. We already did too.
We still
Lee
do.
had one. Yeah.
We still do. Do you want? So
Do
what are you
will I
saying?
look like that?
So
if
what are
you
you
put me
saying
on
that
the
we
cover?
need to get you? Hold on, we got to put you on the merch
It's
store
worth a
in
try.
our shirts.
There you go. Look at that.
Wow, can you believe how
bitches.
dated the Bombsy Squad shirt is at this point?
Uh,
Remember the good old days when everybody thought I was just being a dick? No, your fighter was being a dick. All right, we need new shirts, and we need Ryan Garcia to be our, our hot chick.
He's
Look
gonna
at
be
him.
our hot chick. Yeah.
I mean, it's a good thing he can fight because honestly, he's like a hot chick bitch. I hate his logo. I hate the King Rye thing.
The
I
King
hate-
Rye, yeah, that's kind of weak.
I hate everything about him. I do.
Wow. I wouldn't take it that far, but
I'm pretty far on
Right.
this. I'm pretty far on this. I'm cheering for everybody against whole world / against King Rye. That's where I'm at. Tons of styles because you guys all want to buy some. So let's go to his merch store and see how many people go on his merch store, Andrew. Let's use the almighty Alexa and see how many people have been hitting his website. Oh, wait, it's not even been indexed, Andrew. Nobody's been on this website to buy a single piece of merchandise. Not a one.
he has
See the
7
word where it says
million
no
followers,
data?
see?
See where it says no
7
data?
million. You're a hater. I don't believe you. You're just a hater.
By the complete opposite. How many people have been to Fight Net Radio? A lot compared to King Rye, who's got a none.
Damn it.
you don't like his
you.
logo? You don't like
Again,
the,
I'm flipping off
the
a screen
lion?
without you guys around.
Oh,
and
is that it? Oh, okay.
is that his logo with the lion and the crown?
Oh, yeah.
Because it
It's
rhymes
awful.
with
It's
lion.
awful merch, man.
He's like King Lion Ryan. He's like
Why did
King
they pick
Ryan
that picture
Lion.
of Shock
Ryan
the World?
Garcia.
Why is this? Why is this? Okay, why this shot of the ring? Why this shot of the ring behind the word "Shock the World"? Why this shot? Why this shot?
I don't know. I have no
It's
idea.
complicated. It's busy. It's gonna fade when it washes. And I don't want to break it to Ryan. He's not that busy. He can hand sign all these shirts. Doesn't need to be pre-printed. He should be happy for every shirt he sells. Oh my God, are the necklaces available? How do I get this necklace?
What?
Tell me that that's
Necklaces
the
too? Is it-
King
what is it,
Rye
a key?
necklace.
It's
Oh,
like
that's got to be a
skeleton
thing.
key or something.
Wait, it's got to be.
He's got jewelry
no.
now.
He
Damn.
only has shirts. He only has
Oh.
shirts.
Oh, okay.
If that necklace was
sweaters.
there, I was buying.
switch.
Yeah, I don't.
What
so he's
guy
got the
would
fake-
Is that
ever
him?
buy
Is
a
that
shirt with
say
another dude
Garcia?
on him?
Ryan Garcia with the Mexican flag. You don't even speak Spanish. See, that's where he's gonna lose a lot of
It looks Italian from this point.
Oh, is it?
That's what I
Looks like
thought.
Well,
I
I
thought
don't
he
know
was
that's what
going
it
for the
is, but I
Gucci
mean,
thing.
is that what it is?
I thought it was the Gucci.
I thought he was
emblem.
just doing the
I don't know,
colors.
but without that center emblem of the the brown eagle on the cactus, it looks Italian.
Because and I agree with you. I thought he was just doing the colors of the flag, knowing his last name. I didn't.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have thrown Italian in there. Did you see him try to karaoke some Spanish music with Reynoso and Canelo this week?
Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah, you should go find that and tell him that's about as Mexican as he is.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh,
Was he
and
doing
Lee, it's
Tejano
bad.
music?
Hey, Lee, it's worse than Danny Garcia trying to speak Spanish. Am I lying, Miguel? He's like,
Yeah.
dude, he
No,
says the
it's
key
choppy as
words.
fuck, bro. Yeah, it's.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't understand a damn thing the motherfucker's saying.
Yeah, and Reynoso's hella looking at him like, "What are you doing, kid? You don't speak
Yeah.
Spanish. Stop it. You can hella see he's fucking mentally fucking telling him that. Stay in your lane, you guys.
Really
Stay
like
in your
what
fucking
you said,
lane.
arrested.
Wasn't very flattering.
Yeah. At least, yeah, take some classes, do something. Look, is that Ryan really writing it?
No, that's me.
That's what his signature would look like if he had him do it, Lee.
Arrested.
Arrested? What the
What?
Making of his new shirt. No? You guys aren't digging that? You think I can help that out better? How about Dick? Can we drop penis?
Why are you going to draw penis on his mouth?
He didn't say his mouth, but okay, we'll go there.
Look, that's where he's putting it. Those are two testicles right under.
Looks like cherries to me.
It's
I don't
your
know.
opportunity.
Yeah, they could be cherries. Yeah, he's
radio
definitely not good.
on social media. Check out the video of me drawing with the Wonka Strader on the Ryan Garcia t-shirts. And Ryan Garcia, if you're watching this, which there's a probability based on everybody doing our stories lately, Andrew.
That's why we're doing
this could work its way back to Ryan Garcia. Hey, I'm not saying you can't kick my ass, Ryan. No doubt. You can kick my ass, bro. No doubt. Pretty easily, probably.
Yeah, pretty easily.
Pretty easy.
Probably left hook. I'm going to think it'd be one of those left hooks you can't see coming.
Yeah, no. I'm not. Look, skinny ass little Mexican kid knocked me out. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that would happen.
It would happen. No, wait. You said that like it wouldn't happen. I got to tell you it would happen, bro.
Very sarcastic. Like, yeah, it'll happen. Sure, it'll happen.
Could you imagine standing behind him for beer at a fight and just talking shit about Ryan, and he's like a full foot shorter than me and just turns around and levels me with a quick left hook?
You think this pretty looking bitch right here is gonna beat me? Fuck out my way, little man.
Here, hold my beer.
You didn't recognize me with a
you
on my face.
Hold my beer. Actually, here's how tough Ryan Garcia is. I think he could hold his beer in his right hand, throw the left hook, knock me out, and not spill his beer.
Not spill the beer.
I'm not saying that, but do I think he's an epic douchebag? I think he is an epic douche. He's on Deontay Wilder scale of douchebag.
He has potential.
For being a douchebag?
Well, no, they haven't given him the big money yet. Let's wait. We got to wait it out, man. We'll see.
All right. Well, since Mauricio wants to talk about him, let's talk about we're into 2021. When do you guys think that we will actually get the next Ryan Garcia sighting? I start with you, Miguel Antonio Barragan.
Well, I think, we know that his head is pretty fucking inflated. So if he's going to follow that same path of trying to like get paid millions and millions of dollars per fight, he's probably going to fight 2, maybe 3 times max a year. We would like to see younger guys fight more often, but I think he thinks he's already the A side, and he's probably not going to fight until maybe, I'm going to say the summer, late summer, we'll say.
And who do you like?
I hope the rumors are true, and him and Gervonta Davis already have a fight signed. They were on Tyson's podcast earlier this week,
right?
Or actually, Ryan Garcia was, and then Mike Tyson FaceTimed Gervonta Davis, and the two had it out on the show.
Mm-hmm.
They're putting a lot of effort, it seems, into promoting a fight that's just a rumored to be signed. Hopefully there's a little bit more to this rumor than that, than it's just a rumor, because it's an excellent fight. And when the guy that emerges from that fight is a clear cut favorite to go after Teofimo Lopez if he stays in the division. Because I mean, seriously, Lopez is still king, right? He took out Lomachenko, but the winner of Gervonta Davis versus Garcia, boy, is going to be pressing hard at number 2, especially if it's an outstanding fight or a great victory for either guy. So, if Gervonta gets the duplicate, both of them, matter of fact, either of them get another knockout. Ryan would be going into the Lopez fight with 6 knockouts in a row, Campbell and Davis being the last 2 victims.
Yeah, back to
hot
back.
As shit. Yeah, hot as shit. So, and Lopez, where was I going to go with that? I forgot where I was going to go with Telefimo. There was something about that one too, but I forgot. I'll bring it back.
Staying at 135, probably.
Yeah, hopefully he does. You see the picture of him throwing all the money all over his dad?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, that was
in
pretty
bed.
cool. Yeah. Hey, his dad talked the talk, man. He fucking
Yeah.
his son did. His son backed up every word for him, so that's pretty cool.
Hmm.
Garcia. Uh-oh. Bob don't like that.
That didn't last long.
Hello. Whoa. Didn't expect to hear from you. No. No. Seriously, it's the next story. Okay. Yeah. I get it. You're still not back in Australia yet. I completely get it.
Jeez.
I get it. You're the next story. I swear to God, you're the next story. Yeah. Thank you for calling. Cool. Thanks. Bye. Are you guys done with that? Because I got a phone call for the next story.
Let's go.
Let's keep it on.
Okay, next story. Jason Maloney just called and wants everybody to know that his entire team is demanding a hearing with the Nevada State Athletic Commission. For those of you who don't understand what occurred, Jason Maloney, in his words and Bob's words, were robbed. Joining us now in the studio, as always, Bob Arum. How are you today, Bob? Bob, you're just starting to make sound effects now. Like you're not even saying coherent sentences. Assholes. Okay, who are the assholes, Bob? Nevada. Mostly, yeah. That's what I think. They're assholes. God damn it, and Maloney's not home yet. I know, Bob. He just called. How would he call you? How would he know your number? And how would he know you're even doing your show on Monday night? How would you, Bob? And how would I be having a conversation with you in my head while having a fake conversation with Maloney as well? All of this is very tiring for me and requiring a lot of coffee. Well, you should have soup. Soup is better than coffee. Thank you, Bob. Former WBA super flyweight champion Andrew Maloney is demanding that the Nevada State Athletic Commission hear his protest for the bout between between he and Joshua Franco at the MGM Grand November 14th. By the way, if you're wondering how funny it is for me to say that he hasn't made it home by blimp yet, it's really fucking funny. It's been almost 2 months, and Bob flew him home by blimp. That's really funny. Team Maloney asserts that no headbutt occurred, and Mora misrepresented the definition of butting with the head. Okay, this is funny. Okay, let's start right here. This is really funny. Referee Russell Mora ruled that the swelling was caused by a headbutt. Team Maloney asserts that no headbutt occurred, and Mora misrepresented the definition of butting with the head. Okay. Let's just start right there before we move forward in the article.
He's giving the ref a chance to fix his fuck up that he knows he did. Maloney knows Mora fucked up. He's just giving him a chance to correct it. There's nothing wrong here. Mora don't know he fucked up, but Maloney does.
All right. Fair enough. In the letter, the Nevada State Athletic Executive Director Bob Bennett, Maloney's attorney Joshua Dubin, wrote, the commission should err on the side of caution and hear Mr. Maloney out instead of relying on a strained, narrow legal interpretation to justify denial of his rights before all of the evidence has been reviewed. I sincerely hope the commission will reverse course and grant Mr. Maloney a hearing. In the event that you continue to deny Mr. Maloney the opportunity to be heard before the commission, we will take appropriate legal action in Nevada courts to enforce his rights. All this to get his goddamn belt back?
Would it even? Yeah, would you even be excited if this is how you got your belt back? I mean, seriously.
Look, I'm just doing this story so that our producer in Australia is happy. I personally don't give two flying rat craps about Maloney.
You know, I see split decision defeat coming in his future.
Yeah. I mean, he can't fight it. If he does this, I mean, tell me if I'm wrong. This guy can't fight in Nevada anymore.
No. You sue Nevada, bro. You stay out of Nevada. Not winning there. And this is dumb. I don't know why his team is even thinking about this approach. They have the rematch. We've already went over it. The rematch is set. They're both going to have to fight again. I don't understand why they're making this such a big deal. you know, that's
Yeah,
weird.
like is that really like the kind of, like you said, that the way you want to win the fight? Like you want to do it technically?
Yeah.
You want it to be like given to you? Like
Hella
I mean,
months later.
yeah. And then, like in court? Like what the fuck? I mean, does he really not
I'm
want to
okay
fight
with
to do
it.
it one more time?
Technicalities are what the world of sports are based on.
I just like
disagree
how
with
he
you
said.
both.
I just like how it started with Mora just misinterpreted it. He just doesn't know that yet. Has anyone got a hold of Mora and seen if he understands that he misinterpreted the definition of butting heads?
If we were talking about Sergio Mora, then yes, he would have gotten it wrong. But since we're talking about Russell Mora, probably he's seen a few headbutts. Probably. I'm going to go out on a limb. Russell Mora has seen more headbutts. But if it was Sergio Mora and they were see, this just could be a mistaken thing where they were listening to Sergio Mora's definition of a headbutt. A headbutt is when a 45-degree punch is something that you study for a week and a half. Thank you. Back to you. What?
Fire and ice. How about that?
Fire. I feel like I need a soundboard just from that one event, just so I can play it throughout. Like I still can't believe, I highly recommend illegally downloading it or doing whatever you have to do to get a copy of it. Fuck the fights. Just listen to the audio commentary. It's mind-blowing. The whole thing is mind-blowing. It's the most fun I've had at a DAZN event to date. Moving forward, this next story comes to us from TMZ. Well, that's not unusual for Fight Net Radio.
Huh.
What is unusual, it's about Teofimo Lopez. That's right. Teofimo Lopez is on TMZ.com.
Huh.
Why, you might ask?
Discussing? Yeah.
Because he's now going to start talking shit. I know y'all scared and shit, but let's just make this happen for the fans. Let's just do that. Don't overprice yourself. If y'all be y'all the best and y'all think that y'all can take this, then wow, that's a lot of y'all.
I think he likes country music. What do you guys think?
Y'all do. Y'all, I'm gonna read that line again because it was so crazy. If y'all believe y'all the best and y'all think y'all can take this, then let's make this fight happen. Man, don't be a pussy about it.
You forgot, I know y'all scared. You got to start off with, I know y'all scared. You forgot
Okay.
the first one.
Sorry. I know y'all scared and shit. You want me to do it with more of an Oklahoma accent?
Teofimo Lopez, yeah, he's a country boy.
Hey, y'all. Listen, y'all. I know y'all scared and shit, right? Because I'm white and I talk like I'm black. But I get it, y'all. I get it. Y'all scared and shit. But let's just make this shit happen, all right? Let's make this happen for the fans. Let's just do that, all right? Don't overpress yourself. Don't be a bitch. Don't. If y'all believe y'all the best and y'all think that y'all can take this, then y'all can stuff it up your ass. That's what I think. Let's make this fight happen. Don't be pussies, y'all.
Don't be pussy.
Strangely, the parts I made up are not the most aggressive parts of this article. Man, don't be a pussy about it, is what he said. I just threw in some extra y'alls. Y'all. You know, the only time I heard that many y'alls was out of my 80-year-old Oklahoma grandmother. Y'all. When y'all coming over? I made potato salad.
I just kept seeing that guy get hit with the twisted T every time he said that. Hey, you know what I love most about that video? He hits him, he drops him, he goes, okay. He never even knocked the guy out. You hit him hella hard with the fucking full can of twisted tea, and the guy goes, okay.
Listen, y'all.
I didn't know it had any sound. I've never heard the fucking audio.
Yeah, man, you got when he drops him, he's like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. He's talking shit. The white guy in the mouth. Okay. It's like he learned his lesson.
Yeah.
Fight over.
Yeah, he just got put in his place real fast.
Yes. Sorry, Lee.
That's okay.
Poor Teofimo.
Our goal is to shoot 3 fights this year, y'all. Whatever the mandatory boxer George Kambabasalas and Garcia And by the way, just so you know, I did read the note from our producer on Cambosis. It's just funnier to say Cambulosis, Cambisodius, Cambusisis, and even cannabis. All of them are funnier than Cambosis. So special note to Sam Navajero in Australia. I did a Maloney story and I said George Cambosos correctly. But don't get in the way of good humor. Garcia, Haney, Tank Davis, those guys, y'all, at 135. That's where our goal is. Who is we? I hate it when boxers talk in the third person. I hate it. It's because they're all scared, y'all. It really comes down to this. They're scared. Unbeaten Tank Davis scared? ? Yeah, he's scared. He is. He's so. By the way, I'm not making this up. Let me put it back on the screen. I just pushed pause. This is the craziest part of this article.
I thought you were making
part
that
right
up.
here. Right here. They write in, unbeaten Tank Davis is scared. Yeah, he's scared. He is. He's not scared of opposition he's facing right now because it's light work, but he's scared. I mean, he knocked out 122-pound Leo Santa Cruz. Come on, yo. Now he went black. He's got to pick a lane, in my opinion.
Yeah,
Come on, yo is not Hispanic in any way. It seems to be more.
He's from the street. He's from the street.
Yeah, he's hood. He's hood.
What
Yeah.
street? What street is he from?
I don't know where the fuck he's from, but they are.
Aren't they from New York or something?
Yeah. Yes. And then what is their Honduras?
Costa Rica? No, is it Honduras?
Honduras. Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep. So,
But hey, I take my hat off to Davis. He's doing the thing, and I congratulate all of them. Haney, Garcia, Tank. But when it comes to it, man, I'm the king of the division. I'm the kingpin. Oh, Teofimo. You cute little devil, you. I didn't know you had it in you. Anybody surprised by Teofimo growing a set of PBC-like balls and stepping up to the plate for 2021? I start with you, Miguel Antonio Barragan.
No, not at all. I mean, he's right. He's the number one guy, right? He's got the target on him. Now everyone's going to be gunning for him, and he pretty much gets to, pick and choose who's going to fucking get. But yeah, I mean, we would love for each one of these fighters, these top, Haney and Garcia and Davis, to each get a crack at him. But that's most likely not going to happen, right? It's one of the two where somehow they're going to end up eliminating each other, the challengers, before they even get to Teofimo. But I mean, realistically, he's right. He's the number one dude. He beat the man who beat the man who beat the man, so he gets to call the shots now. He's the A side officially, at least not in social media world or commercial world. We understand that. But in the sport of boxing, he's the number one, and he gets to call the shots. So he's totally right with, several fewer yells in there.
Yeah, no, definitely he's the king of the division. No, definitely he's the king of the division. Ryan made a strong argument to be second. What Lopez can't do is, allow them to build any more of a resume and still call himself the kingpin, because beating Cambosos, how do you say it? Cambosos. Beating him isn't gonna solidify his spot as the kingpin of the division, right? That's a title defense. He is an undefeated man, but it's a title defense that if Ryan Garcia and Gervonta Davis square off, the winner of that fight is going to have a very strong argument that he's the new kingpin of the division without beating the man. So it just makes for an interesting, a better fight when these two see each other. Lopez, I would love for him to talk more about giving Lomachenko the rematch than calling out other people. I watched the fight over. Matter of fact, I watched that fight over, and I watched the Davis Santa Cruz fight finally. Once all the rumors started coming out, and I seen the fight maybe be a little bit closer than when I first thought it was. First, let's start with the Lopez fight. I still got to say, Lomachenko looks like he wins the later part of that fight when it actually really got going. Lomachenko, they got to do it again. They have to do it again. And both guys got to put in better performance. But yeah, I'm not totally sold on Lopez in that victory on that night. Great 12th round, but I had him losing like 5 rounds in a row before that. So going to the Gervonta Davis, Ryan Garcia, that might be the bet of the year if this fight is made for 2021. It's going to be an interesting fight. Both guys coming off big knockouts. Because Ryan was dropped, it seems like the boxing world is leaning more to the power of Gervonta Davis being able to finish Ryan Garcia. But after watching how much success Leo Santa Cruz had against Gervonta Davis, I'm not completely sold that he's going to walk right through Ryan because of his power. Davis has a lot of flaws in the boxing ring, and I think it was more of Santa Cruz showing the blueprint on how to beat Davis than Campbell giving the one knockdown and showing anything against Garcia. If anything, that showed us that Garcia has a chin and he has a champion's heart by being able to take that shot and come back. In the other fight, yes, he landed the punch that a lot of the insiders thought he was going to land. The fight ended the way a lot of people predicted it would end. But leading up to that, no, nobody was going, oh, no, Santa Cruz is going to be leading on points. I think Davis is going to be puffy around the eyes. He won't be able to stop a right hand. Like, look, let me tell you guys something. If you've been with Fight Net Radio for a long time, you'll know I never liked the way Gervonta Davis used to talk after the fights. He sounded punch drunk. Lee, do you remember me talking about this? The kid was very young. He's undefeated. Why does he sound this way? Why is he? Well, guess what? I think I figured it out, guys. He don't move his fucking head. He takes everything right off the fucking chin, and I'm Tank Davis. I just keep coming forward. That's not going to work in the pros. It really isn't. When you get to this next level, no, you don't just walk through punches. You don't just block shit with your face, and that's all he did against Santa Cruz. Now, granted, I'll give it. Maybe Santa Cruz hit him, didn't hurt him. He thought, fuck this guy. I'm showing him no respect tonight. Maybe. But if he didn't.
That's most likely what happened there, with that one.
But if he did it, because a lot of it, bro, he was overcommitting because his arms are small. There was so many, he was off balance. Ryan Garcia's got a fucking fast left hook, man. Like, I love that fight. I hope it's building up. But, yeah, I'm not totally sold on Gervonta yet against Garcia because of all the flaws that I've seen him with the smaller Santa Cruz. But we will talk more about it if it does get signed.
And add to that, I recently read that Lomachenko was actually planning to stay at 135 for the rematch because prior to this fight with Teofimo, he did mention, it was kind of speculation, but he also mentioned going back down on 130 because 135 was just too much for him. Now the way the fight went down and him losing, and now he's had his surgery, he's gone as far as to been quoted online as saying that he plans to stay at 135 for the rematch exactly. So that's something that Teofimo isn't mentioning at all. The way Teofimo has been acting, or the way he had acted immediately after the fight with Lomachenko, was a kind of almost like a butthurt sort of like, no, he wasn't planning to give me a rematch, so why the fuck would I give him a rematch kind of deal. So the rematch is already out of Teofimo's head, but Lomachenko is staying at 135 as far as I read to pursue the rematch.
That's where Bob Arum and ESPN need to step in. Look, the fight the fight was a major success on ESPN. I think it did 3 million views. So they got to bring that fight back. I don't see anything else in that division that could bring that without it being a Garcia Lopez matchup right now. That probably won't be free on ESPN is what I'm guessing. It's going to be a pay-per-view fight. So I would just like Lopez to talk about Lomachenko a little bit more than what he is. Yes, he beat him, but, and that's a big but, it was a close fight. And for whoever, I always got to say this because I see it argued so much, whoever thought Teofimo won that fight because of the 12th round, you had it a draw going into the 12th round. So the fight was very close. They got to bring that one back.
That was very good. I'm proud of you both as I do marketing for this week's show. Ryan Garcia knocks out Lee Honish. Strangely, not that odd a title. In the world of
is it going to be like another body shot? No.
Kind of accurate. Moving forward. Oscar Valdez returns to glory. He's going to a glory hole? What?
No, don't do that.
No, don't do that. Might get the COVID. Top Rank and ESPN have announced that Miguel Burchelt versus Oscar Valdez is on for February 20th. And Valdez's manager, Frank Espinosa, couldn't be happier. Damn it, I'm excited. This is one of those things, a glory hole. It cements both of their legacies. The person sucking and the person with the dick in the hole.
Oh, my God. Oh.
Yeah, but who's on what side? We have to know this.
That's right. Who's sucking and who's giving is what it always comes down to. Frank Espinosa went on to explain. When you're giving, it's a very nice gift. When you're getting, it's awesome. Espinosa also said when they meet, it will be an incredible explosion. By the way,
oh my God, what is wrong with Espinosa? What the fuck?
I miss it.
I watch way too much porn. Like every word, I'm like Beavis and Butthead over here.
Did you say L'Oreal?
Explosion? Oh.
Awesome. That's solid. We're solid today. We're very solid. Okay. With all of that said, I start with you, Miguel Antonio Barragan. Wow, I said that as white as I could. Miguel Antonio Barragan. I still say it white. I know I do.
Yeah, but
your last name is the hard one. It's harder to roll the R's in the Barragan. That's more correct, right?
It is, yes.
I don't know why I'm so self-conscious today about it. I don't know. I really don't know today. I'm having a thing. I start with you, Miguel. Fight Team Migs. By the way, follow him, Fight Team Migs. Tell me, are you excited about Oscar Valdez's return to the glory hole against Miguel Berchelt?
Yes, I am very excited. I don't know if reach is the first thing that comes to mind.
For an explosion?
Glory holes and reaches, but but yeah, I'm hyped up for this one. It was pushed back because of COVID, and I kind of for a second thought that maybe it wasn't going to happen. But they're both top ranked, so ESPN Plus or ESPN. So I figured they were going to do it again. So yeah, I'm definitely very excited. It's going to be one of those fights. Like we know it's going to be a firefight. Like we know it is going to be two dudes like standing and trading. It's really going to come down to who can take whose punch the best. Because they're both going to get hit. They both come forward. They both are going to be there to be hit. You're not going to have to go looking for them. So they're going to meet in the center of the ring, and they're going to throw down. And it's going to be two of the top guys at 130. So what is better than that? Two of the top guys of the weight division fighting one another in like a gunslinging fight. I'm totally excited about this one. I'm still kind of I'm leaning towards Berchelt on this one as far as like coming out with the victory, but we can't count Oscar Valdez out quite yet. But yeah, I'm as far as being excited, you best believe it. I got it marked on my calendar. I'm like counting down the days.
This will be a candidate for fight of the year. Both of these guys, that's the style they bring to each fight.
I didn't know you guys were both into glory holes this much. It's really very interesting.
I lean towards Berchelt.
How throws you both off.
I lean towards Berchelt if this is going to be a firefight. If they're coming to meet in the center of the ring, I lean towards Berchelt. If Valdez can somehow bring a jab and some movement, he might have a shot at this. Berchelt, another guy who likes to take a lot of punches right off the chin. He's one of those fighters. Like he's better than I believe he's better than Jaime Munguia.
Yeah,
Munguia. Thank God. Jaime Munguia. He's better than him, but similar styles, man. They come straight forward. They try to take you out with their punches and not too much technical defense or anything behind that. So Valdez, if he can bring a jab and some movement, maybe he has a chance of winning this fight. Without that, no, I think he's too small, and I think I'm still saying his face is unproven in this sport. Even he's undefeated, but it seems like every fight the kid takes a whooping to the face, either a cut, a broken jaw, something's broken, something's happening. There's some kind of drama in his corner. You can't have that type of night with a heavy hitter like Berchelt. So I think from round one, Team Valdez needs to think of a new game plan. We're not going fire to fire. You won't win that fight. So
is it fire and ice or is it fire and fire?
This is fire and fire. This won't be. He needs a little fire and ice. Yeah, you know what?
Yeah, I like that.
Get
Hold on, I gotta write
Sergio.
that down. Hold on. Let me write that down. Fire.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they can't
How
have
do we
that
get
game
that?
plan.
How do we get that fake announcer
Damn it.
guy who sounds like the guy in Vegas?
Damn it.
How do we get that shit next? I think Oscar will lend him out.
I walked right into that one.
Yeah, of course you did. How is Bob just sitting around in the studio with a set of headphones on and a microphone?
He likes
in front of
fighting
him?
that. He's been your friend for a long time.
Our
I don't
friend.
think he doesn't know my name and he doesn't know the name of the show if you're following the history correctly. He's like a sleepy guy in the corner who just wakes up and does Steve Austin impressions of what? Yeah, Bob, we were talking about you. What? No, we were talking about the show. What? We were talking about your fighters. What? You're doing Steve Austin. What? It's funny to me though. And part of this show is just making me entertained. Mostly. All right, so this fight is on. We're all excited. Does it even need an undercard for either one of you two to be happy? I start with you, Miguel. Do you need to stack the card a little bit to make it worthwhile?
Not if it's free on ESPN. I mean, if it's something that you would have to pay for, like pay-per-view type, which I don't think, Bob and Top Rank is doing now. If it's going to be, free on ESPN, most likely will be, or ESPN Plus, whatever. As long as they get everything right, because there are times where they'll announce certain fights that are going to be on ESPN, like early preliminary fights, and then they'll have the rest of the undercard on ESPN Plus, and it's just this floppy back and forth. That's a complete fucking headache, having to figure out which fights are going to be on which like platform. As long as they get that right, I'm at the very least, I'll be fine with it. But I don't think, we've come to kind of, know these Top Rank cards. They're going to be top heavy. They're going to have some good ass fights at the top, and then some like one-sided ass whooping, fights filling up the undercard. It's going to be that kind of card. I suspect undercard.
It seems to be the COVID way right now, and I'm a little bit, yeah.
What is COVID?
The COVID way, where you get about 2 good fights, and the rest of them are just gap fillers.
COVID.
What the hell? What did I say, Lee?
Hold on. With an ED
Rewind the tape. COVID. What did I say? What did I say?
To me that it makes you crazy.
My God.
There's just things that I'm amused by with you, Andrew.
I just slapped the water bottle at the fucking wall, Lee.
What's the place with all the books, Andrew? What's the place with all the books in it?
Shut the hell up.
All right.
I'm not talking. That's it. I'm done.
Shut up. You really?
So anyways, what was I saying?
I literally just did social media marketing for this show,
Andrew. It's the COVID way for the undercards.
COVID way, yeah.
COVID way.
So I haven't really been watching.
COVID.
COVID.
It's ID.
COVID.
And it's
called
the
Rona.
19th version. By the way, Andrew,
it's easier.
And I'm going to make everybody who listens to this show smarter. It's not the 19th version of COVID.
COVID. Cove ID.
ID. There you go.
So they suck. So I haven't been watching the undercards. So let me just finish, Lee. I haven't been watching the undercards because they all suck recently. So until we get out of this and we got a little bit more money to put in the pot, just tune in for the main event. Look for something else. I don't know, bet on a horse or something.
I said this on the Just Frank and Killian show, and I'll say it again. COVID has made me COVID.
Rona.
Listen, bro, it's COVID. All right, eh?
I like the fact
I named it.
Rona.
All right, I named it after my car. I drive a COVID. Shut up, bro. Can I make Oscar that dumb? That would be funny if we started to make Oscar that dumb.
And this week, really on the news, Tyson, Holyfield in serious talks. De La Hoya still threatening Triple G. And Floyd Mayweather, Miguel brought it 2 weeks ago. Now it's starting to get a little bit of fire. Floyd Mayweather seems like he really did bring a hairline back to his face. So that was the real news for this week in boxing.
But I drive a Cove,
Floyd looks weird as fuck too. Just got to put that out there.
Dude, he got it on his head and he got it on his face. That shit looks weird as fuck. Yeah.
Yep. I'm totally in with 50 Cent when he said, "How much ass hair did you have to pluck out of your butt for that?" That's pretty good. 50 Cent will not leave that man alone.
Moving forward. That's right. It's time to talk about who is the female fighter of the year. And joining us on the line is Katie Taylor. Hey.
No, that's not Katie Taylor.
No, that's Clarissa. She's back.
Bye.
Back for 2021.
I wasn't fighter of the year?
Ooh. Yeah, how did she get fighter of the year and not Clarissa?
Didn't Clarissa
Hey.
get the fight of the year before that? Like 2019?
Oh, maybe. I don't know. I just thought she's the only one doing something. Oh, look at that. Baby fell. That's what you're hearing there. That is a baby.
Hey to the baby.
His
I'll go
stuff.
now. Katie Taylor gets WBA Female Boxer Award of the Year. As a personal side note from the Fight Net radio staff, everybody on the last undercard of the Ryan Garcia fight made more money individually than Katie Taylor amassed in all of 2020. Just a little side note. And again, a personal note from everybody here. Well, okay, just me at Fight Net Radio. Katie Taylor, show your boobs. Make some money.
Ay.
Andrew, come on,
Fans
be honest.
only? She could do a fans only? Is that what you're saying?
She didn't have to go fans only. Playboy needs some action. How about you know what? If she doesn't want to show them, go to FMH or one of those.
Why can't she run her own business, dude? Why does she have to go to the man? She could do her own website, show her own boobies, and charge
I would help her. I would do her marketing for her personally. I'm down with that.
Ay. Sorry, Katie Taylor. He took me there.
I know. Notice how I'm not even reading the story or her accomplishments. It's just show your boobs.
Just immediately to the OnlyFans. Immediately to the
Taylor,
OnlyFans.
show your boobs.
We're so going to hell.
We've now talked about. Wait, let's do the 1 hour marker here. So far in the first hour, we've talked about glory holes, boobs, and that's really all you need to know at the first hour. At this moment, I'll remind you to go visit Fight Net Radio on social media and visit Fight Fiend Migs on social media as well. Let's move on with some more stories, huh?
Hey,
I bet
2021.
we can't get into any more trouble. Yeah.
It's 2021. Holyfield Tyson are in deep negotiations for a third bout.
Of course they are, Andrew. Why don't we make that the next story since it's actually
2021.
2021.
Yeah.
Why don't you talk about that a little bit? Let's talk about the 2021 calendar of senior fighters here in this segment. Shall we? Let's make our featured piece projected 2021 senior circuit fights. Okay. All right. We'll start with the biggest name on the list, and we're almost quite positive he's going to fight again. Let's start with Mike Tyson, the money draw. Does anybody feel that Mike Tyson is not fighting in 2021? Let's start right there.
No, he's definitely fighting in 2021 for sure.
Made $80 million, Lee. He's fighting in 2021.
All right.
Yep. Maybe even more than once.
Who does he fight in 2021? Is it going to be an incredibly damaged, and I mean that sincerely, Evander Holyfield, or an even more damaged Riddick Bowe? Both are easy fights for him, in my opinion.
Definitely not going to be Riddick Bowe because of health reasons. Most likely it's going to be Evander.
Who would medically clear Evander? He can't form a sentence.
You know, this is a risky fight for Tyson. Fake or not, Tyson cannot allow Evander Holyfield to ruin his comeback here in as a celebrity. He ruined him as a fighter. Now will he ruin him as a celebrity? That's a good pitch. There you go right there.
All right.
That fight's made. They do this shit for free.
I got a curveball. I don't think it's going to be Holyfield. I think get finally the rematch. Tyson Douglas 2. I think Douglas is going to come back from retirement and he's going to do it. People would be
I thought Douglas
died. No, he damn near did from like some sort of
he almost did, huh? Yeah, I thought he died. I was like,
that is some solid breaking news.
That I suspect that's going to happen. Who the fuck would not want to see the rematch of that, fake or not, whatever, to the body or not, whatever, headgear.
Holyfield's about the only one.
Yeah, right? Probably.
Holyfield's like, what the fuck do I have to do? Just trying to make $1, man. I got 15 kids.
Oh, wouldn't that be crazy if fucking Tyson and Douglas fight again, and then Douglas beats him again, and then again Holyfield has to wait for fucking Tyson. Oh shit! Damn you, Douglas.
All right, let's go to the next big name on the list. Oscar De La Hoya. What Oscar,
calling
will
out.
you be fighting?
He's
in
calling out
2021?
Triple G again. I don't know if that's just some old
geez,
news that
still,
came
he
over
doesn't let
my
that shit
feed.
go.
Yeah, you know what? It might have been old. I didn't even check the date, but I did see it come over again that he was talking about Triple G. But yeah, I really don't know you guys on Oscar because his health is up in the air too. Listen, this is a guy who's planned comebacks many times and they've been derailed because he can't get through training camp. So that's it. That's totally up in the air. If it was Oscar, I was thinking Oscar was going to fight somebody old already. And not go after a Triple G. Even Julio Cesar Chavez Sr. said he'd be willing to do a fight with De La Hoya. Because of De La Hoya's health and their star power, I think that would be, that would have sounded better at the time than Triple G. But then there's the ultimate Floyd question mark. So who really knows with Oscar?
Well, that moves us over to the ultimate Floyd question. Do we believe that the ultimate Floyd will be on tour this year? And I'm not talking the existing members of Pink Floyd. I'm talking about Floyd Mayweather.
Supposedly, yes. From what I understand, whenever the hell this other exhibition fight is going to go down in Japan against some 126-pound Japanese fighter, to my knowledge, I'm sure. Yeah, we're going to see that dude in the ring.
I mean, see, I like how you said that though, Miguel. When you said, if these other ones are going to, the news has really died down on both of Floyd's exhibition belts.
Mm-hmm.
The one with the, the one with the Ryan kid, or is that their names? Their last names? Jake, Paul? No, Paul.
Logan Paul.
Yeah. No, Logan and Jake, and then the kid over in Japan, the MMA guy. You're not really hearing too much about these. I mean, we're in January already. You would think that they would start promoting at least. I could have swore they were going to do the Jake Paul fight early in 2021. We are in 2021, and I really don't hear anything about it anymore. So Floyd's got something up his sleeve. Floyd's always looking for the biggest dollar.
Yeah.
I think if anyone was out there trying to make a buck off of Floyd, the clock is starting to tick on who would take him serious on a real return to boxing or not. So, somebody, Al Heyman, let's give an example, could already be talking to Floyd like, don't get caught up in too much of this celebrity boxing bullshit if you're trying to make $100 million in the real sport, because sooner or later, no one's going to give a damn about you because you've been out of the ring so long. So I'm hoping Floyd comes back to the sport of boxing if he's going to make one more run at this, hopefully the middleweight division. But if not, I just don't. The celebrity thing seems dead, at least in the Floyd Mayweather sweepstakes right now.
Right now, we're talking more about Floyd's hairline and his fucking beard than his return to the ring.
Nope.
All right, here's my long shot. So let's make a long shot prediction for a comeback. I start with you, Miguel. Who is your biggest long shot for coming back in 2021?
De La Hoya. I don't think. I mean, he's gonna definitely try, but it's a long shot. I mean, he's juggling back and forth as far as opponents go. He doesn't know who the fuck he wants to fight, and he's not. How old is he now? Is he like 47? Is he now?
He might. Yeah.
Right?
He's got to be up there.
Late 40s. Yeah, I think that's the likelihood of seeing him in the ring in 2021. I don't think is very, very high.
Andrew.
Yeah, I would have to say Oscar. I'm thinking it's going to be Floyd, but I've thought that before, and Floyd has proved me wrong. He didn't come back. And as a matter of fact, I think like the next day he said, I'm not coming back. I was like, that killed my fucking prediction pretty fast. So now, Oscar's the one that's screaming out there. He's the one trying to get a fight. So most likely him. And we'll see where it goes.
Okay. I can do most likely, and I can do my dream return. I'm with you. I think Oscar will be back, and that's fairly likely in my universe, and I highly suspect it. But my dream return, Ricky Hatton.
Oh, I thought he was going to say Klitschko. Klitschko!
Actually, Klitschko could probably come back and be competitive.
That's what I thought you were going to say him, because, out of all of them, it's probably him.
He married a movie star, lives in Santa Monica.
Are they still together? Are they still together, though?
Yes.
Is it that blonde chick, right? I don't know her name.
It doesn't matter. Hot chick.
They're all blonde.
They're all blonde. When you have money, you don't even need a personality. You just get a hot blonde. Not everybody likes blondes, Lee. That's because you haven't had one. Just thought I'd say that out loud for the room. Why do you think every brunette you've ever been with puts in blonde highlights? Think about it, eh? Think about it. Who is that does that? Think about it.
George Lopez, I think, does that, right? No, I don't know.
No, he said you remember.
Why do chicks always make their hair ombre?
He goes,
Think
member.
about it.
Member.
Yeah.
Member? You member? Final story of the day. Canelo was named the WBA Boxer of the Year.
The WBA. Fuck. Jeez.
Saúl Canelo Alvarez.
This is how bad the news was, people. The WBA named Boxer of the Year. All right.
Yeah.
Well, they had to do
the real question is he the super boxer of the year or the regular boxer of the year or the interim?
Is he the man who beat the man who beat the man?
I don't know
is
which
he
one.
Officially the man who beat the man who beat the man?
Silver boxer of the year. Fuck.
Hey, did you guys notice that nobody did the end of the year awards this year? Like everybody totally wanted to forget about 2020.
Yeah.
They're like,
they were
fuck
in
those
a rush
awards.
to get out of there. Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, Jake Paul would have got knockout of the year. Mike Tyson, Roy Jones, pay-per-view event of the year. What kind of fucking awards are these?
Can I tell you why this is such a horseshit story? I'm sorry, I could be completely wrong. I haven't read the story, and I'm not completely up to date on the expert shit like you two. How many times did Canelo fight in 2020?
Once.
Once. Once would be my answer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was supposed to fight
so
in
he
May.
gets Fighter of the Year for fighting once.
Well, he did go up against the number one dude in the division, so and he beat him. He whooped his ass. I mean, so did Teofimo for that matter.
So wait, hold on. Based on that math, you're telling me there were no other WBA guys who fought number one ranked WBA guys in 2020?
Shit. I don't know if it was 20. Did Pacquiao Thurman? That wasn't 2020? No,
that
was
was
2019. Yeah.
All right.
I believe I was drunk for that.
Okay. Yeah, and then not that comes off the top of my head. Not as big as names as Canelo.
That's his name. Again,
I'm going to say this is the first time.
Star power.
This is the first time we've ever announced the WBA Boxer of the Year, Lee. The first time ever.
Well, he's the man who beat the man who beat the man. Isn't he? Isn't the WBA the lineal championship?
I don't know. They kind of lost that title. It's the oldest one, but,
I think Ring Magazine has more credibility than these motherfuckers. But regardless, it's one of the oldest ones, and he's got them both, I guess.
Well, that brings up the big question. Ready? Who is the real boxer of 2020? Who is the boxer of the year?
Miguel just said it. Miguel,
what'd you say?
Yes. Teofimo.
Yep.
Teofimo?
Teofimo Lopez. 15-0. Walks up and takes out Lomachenko. I know he was only like 13-1, but still,
that was a big win.
Past that. Fuck all that. Come on. That was a huge step for him. That's Canelo Mayweather, you guys. And he didn't fucking flunk the test like Canelo did. He went in there and handled his business. So, no, Teofimo Lopez is on a straight path to legendary status on the way he started his career with a win over Lomachenko like that.
There you go. Would you guys like one bonus story to make it a full 90-minute show? I've got a good one.
Yeah.
You're going to like it.
Yeah. I'm down.
Don King is back in 2021.
Oh, I seen this. I didn't read it, but I seen it.
Has announced that the WBA heavyweight champion Manuel Char. All right, let's just stop right there. Okay. I thought all the belts were on two guys right now. Am I wrong?
No, this is that fake belt. No, Emmanuel Char has been the owner of it for, I think, since Riddick Bowe was fighting. Right? Emmanuel Char's had this title for fucking years, man. See, he hasn't fought since 2017. What are you doing? Read the damn article.
I'm going to, but I just wanted to see what their current WBA champions are. And they declare it still Anthony Joshua.
AJ's got the belt. Yeah.
There you go. Char,
so they have a super champion, a world champion, a super champion, and a gold champion.
And the gold champ. Hey, Robert Herlenas, friends of Fighting Net Radio.
Where?
Yeah,
wow, so he's the world champ.
We have the gold champ. We have the gold champ, fool.
Ooh.
Hey, he beat that. What's that other Polish guy? Damn, I can't think of his name now. Right? He beat the piss out of that Polish fucking chubby dude.
Yes, he did.
I think of his name now.
Is facing WBA heavyweight champion Trevor Bryan. Hold on, let me go back to my thing. Okay, so the interim champion is fighting the world champion. Okay, got it. I had to go back to their website.
And that equals not being the champion, but okay, I'm with you.
It still doesn't equal it, but okay.
That's not the funny part of the story. You ready?
Uh-huh.
It will be on August.
I see that.
Bryan hasn't fought since August 2018. The bout will apparently be for $40 on pay-per-view.
Who the fuck? All right.
Yeah, Char clearly isn't happy with the agreement. What a mean, nasty game by Don King, Char posted on his Facebook page. Research has shown that the specified venue in Florida on January 29, 2021 was neither booked nor confirmed by Don King. The fight was announced in BoxRec, but the alleged venue has not been confirmed. You don't want to fight me. Don King tries to force me to sign with him, which I definitely won't do. I have a boxing promoter myself, Errol Kalin.
No, that guy sucks. Wait a minute. Errol Curlin, he sucks. Manuel Char sucks. Manuel Char hasn't fought. You know what? He should be happy Don King's even fucking giving him the time of day. Whatever. Keep going, but I don't agree with this at all. Manuel Char hasn't fought since 2017. How can Don King being tied to you be a down point in your career right now? Whatever.
No matter what happens, I'm 200% fit. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to translate that for many boxing casual fans who may have happened on this show by accident. In the world of boxing, when you say you're 200% fit, means you're 10% fit, maybe 20% at best. This is the Ricky Hatton diet. Okay. If you're 200% fit, you're fit to fight Ricky Hatton. That's what you're fit to do. And based on Ricky Hatton training people, I'm pretty sure Ricky Hatton can knock you out at this point. 200% fit means I haven't been in a boxing gym in 3 years, Andrew.
No, he's blaming Don King. I don't know what's going on here, but he's blaming Don King for not fighting for 2 years.
Wait, it gets better.
He doesn't want to sign with
I filled out all the forms at the WBA. Like it's DMV. I went down to the WBA. I filled out all the forms. I don't know what the problem is.
I waited in line. I waited in line.
I got my little number.
My number never got called. What the fuck?
I adhered to the legal actions and guidelines and signed all of the WBA contracts several times. I also signed the DKP contract under protest. The game with Don King has been going on for 2 years. We boxers are neither promoters nor organizers. I would like to defend my title every 3 months. It's all up to Don King that I haven't been able to fight for 2 years. Allah is great. He will give me the power and the passion. I will be ready for you and every challenge. Allah Akbar.
Oh, shit. Hashtag.
Do you think Allah got that hashtag?
Wow.
Trademarked?
Trademark. Ryan Garcia is turning it into a t-shirt.
They all are.
You thought it was safe to go back into boxing. Don King is bringing you a shitty heavyweight fight for $40 a live stream with guys you've never heard of.
Yes, and a venue that has to be disclosed.
Now. Tune in next Saturday as Manuel Char defends his title against Trevor Bryan in a loser must leave boxing bout. Streaming live on pay-per-view thanks to Don King for $40. Be there.
How'd I do? Probably better than what they'll put together. What do you feel about Fire and Ice? I feel like Don King's going to call us for that one. You know he's going to name it something.
Like he's going to name it
Ice and Heavyweight Champion fight or the Real American Champion fight or some horse shit.
Only in America.
Only in America Heavyweight Champion fight.
It's going to be Ice and Ice because these guys have been on ice for like years now.
Right? What the fuck, dude? 2017, you guys. Whatever.
I actually thought the story got lost, and that's why we're hearing about it now.
And there's still a title attached to this thing.
Yeah, 2 of them apparently. Wasn't 2 of them, right? They each got a strap,
right here.
Right? But yes.
Interim. Yeah, the interim in the world.
Oh Lord.
Mahmoud Char, Trevor Bryan.
Just like a loser has to sign with Don King match.
And maybe that's why he's all into Allah. Yeah, he has been the champ while not even been fighting for 3 years. So
I would like to thank Allah for the great opportunity to be champion for the last 3 years.
Without a fight.
Without a fight. Allah
the
is
world
great.
champion at that. The world champion.
Allah is great.
You know, everyone at his local bar is like, dude, you're the champ, but you never fight. Yeah, leave me alone. It's Don King's fault.
Yeah,
It's like,
I still got the belt. I still got the belt back home. They haven't taken it away yet, so it's still legit. They haven't told me to return it. So it's
Hey,
still
you
good.
know, the WBA didn't even remember he had one of those fucking belts. They had so many of them.
Yeah.
Just got lost.
For real.
Wow.
They forgot to call him up.
Won the championship by defeating Alexander Ustinov. This is 3 years ago. This is this doesn't even make sense.
And then making his first defense 3 years later. Let's give him a hand. All right. He'll make it his first defense.
Are we going to see
Alexander
Oscar in the ring
Ustinov.
quicker than this guy?
He lost to Breedis.
Mm.
He lost to Duhas.
He fought Michael Grant? What the hell?
Yeah.
Is that the same Michael Grant that I think it is? Jesus,
Yeah, it is.
2014?
Yeah.
Good Lord.
He lost to
Now,
Povetkin.
Lennox Lewis ruined that, man.
Oh, yeah.
Look at these fights, man. He lost to Povetkin. He lost to Duhas.
He fought Kevin Johnson, though. That's another potential. He had potential names, 5 years ago, but sorry.
Dude, not 5 years ago. These are 8 years ago.
8 years ago.
He fought these guys 8 years ago. There was a Klitschko still around. Yeah, he fought a Klitschko 9 years ago. Which Klitschko? Who cares? They're the same Klitschko. I defy you to tell me you've seen both Klitschkos together at the same time.
Crazy.
He got knocked out in the fourth round by a Klitschko in Russia.
That's his claim to fame.
Kazakhstan. He fought in Kazakhstan. He fought in Russia a lot. For a dude from Libya, he fights in Russia a lot. Why do I feel he lives in Miami? Wow, what a way to end the show. Learning that Don King's back in 2021, claiming to have a heavyweight champion.
Don King, Tyson, Holyfield, De La Hoya.
How has he not gotten on this money train? Like, this feels like a thing that he would be a part of, right?
Who, Don?
Yeah,
Well,
Don should
like
be in on
he
the
can
senior
once
circuit.
again, get ring guys out again. That's what he's trying to do. It's like I can still get the same guys. I can still get Holyfield. I can still get Tyson in the ring and make me some money. I'm surprised that he hasn't already got his hands in the Tiki jar.
Yep.
Seems logical to me. It's the only thing I don't understand.
Look for it to be in the news by Wednesday.
Yeah, I would agree. Well, that does it for another exciting, fun-filled Fight Net Radio. On a week when we had no news yet, we made plenty of news for you. You writers should have lots to write about this week. I mean, it hasn't been like every week you've just plucked the funniest stories we've come up with and turned them into stories so that Andrew can text them over to me going, oh, look, somebody on Boxing Scene wrote about it. No, somebody in Boxing Scene is just listening to our fucking show. That's all right. I'm not hating. I am hating on Ryan Garcia. I'm calling you out, bro. I don't know if you can knock me out while you're holding a beer and not spill any. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying I think you spill your beer. That's what I'm saying. I'm not
sounds like a
disputing the knockout. Not disputing the knockout. That's going to happen. But can he do it without spilling a beer while standing in line, Andrew? How would you bet it?
That I would like to see. I don't know, Lee.
Whether
You
or not
might
he can
be able to spill.
while
You might be
punching
able
me
to
out.
spill that beer. I don't know. You just.
Well, it would have to be an arm punch, right? Tell me I'm wrong. He'd have to arm punch me pretty hard to knock me out. Since I've never been knocked out.
What was that movie where the white dude was just lowering his head and would break everybody's knuckles or wrist? What was that movie? The guy from Rambo.
Yeah.
The sheriff from Rambo. You got to do one of those to him. Maybe if you break his wrist, then he'll spill the beer. Maybe.
Miguel, how would you bet it? If that was the betting line, we're not disputing he knocks me out. I think we all agree that happens.
Right.
The question is, does he spill a full $12 MGM beer?
Full, yes. I would say he have to take a sip from it first, and then he'll be able to knock you out without spilling it. But if it's full, I do think even with the arm punch, he's gonna have to just spill some of that beer. And you're
Wow,
gonna
now
owe
we
him a
get
beer.
into a betting line on this, right? So if it's at least a half inch below the cup line, that's like the overs unders, right? So do you give him like a half inch of beer down, like one sip, like one drink, half inch, an inch? I'm pretty sure he can knock me out and not spill his beer, but I'd say it's right around a half inch.
Yeah, I say so. Yeah. Minus
Andrew, how you
110.
betting it?
I'm definitely taking the under.
He doesn't spill the beer. And they define that by however many ounces of beer is on the floor, and they will weigh it after the fight for those who bet on the overs and unders.
Hey, now that I look at Manuel Char's picture,
Yeah.
maybe that's what Floyd gave the guy before he had all the butt hair put on his face. That looks like the exact beard that Floyd Mayweather has right now.
Oh, now we gotta look it up.
Yeah, go look that up. All right, you guys, I got tough kids in the bed, man.
There you go. That'll do it for this week's Fight Net Radio. That's Andrew Labuschagne. That's Mr. Yell and Tony Paragon. Follow him at Fight TV. My name's Lee Honish. Follow us all at Fight Fight.
Fight Net Radio. FightNetRadio.com with Andrew and Lee, talking boxing, combat, sports, comedy, football, and everything kick-ass. All on FightNetRadio.com. Fight Net!